What's going on, Cap Crew? So I saw Mr. Johnny 5 was doing a quick flash, and I saw it earlier today and wanted to jump on it, but didn't really have time while at work, so I figured when I got home I would jump on it. Johnny, appreciate you, man. I'd be elated to try your tincture. I'm trying to build my tolerance with tincture, and I'm trying to try different tinctures, hotter stuff than other things. So I'd be blessed, man. Be awesome. So I figured I'd come with a pretty wicked pod. This is known as a gasoline, and I'm pretty sure this chili was originally created by Space Chili. I think it's an Italian chili or creation, but it's a cross between a chocolate Bhutlah and a Euphoria or Euforia. I'm not sure. Something like that. I got that chili from Joseph Emery. And then we'll talk about something positive. I'm a pretty positive person, and I've had some positive things, recently. Nothing that really stands out overly positive. So my positive thing, relates to me, but, more so my grandmother. So we'll get to that. Let's try it. Never had one of these before. Mm. Super floral. Not a fan of that. Uh-oh. What's up, Alexandra? There's one for the birds. Alexandra, if you're still here, what I wanted to say is you absolutely killed it today. That was so fun to watch. It was like late morning for me where I'm at, and I was at work, and so I was cutting in and out. So tonight I'm gonna go back and rewatch it from start to finish, but tremendous, super fun to watch. So something positive that's happened to me for Johnny 5 and the crew. You know, I've been kind of taking care of my grandmother for the last few years, but most of that time she was still capable of living on her own. I mean, it was slowly kind of getting, and you know, but I was there 3, 4, 5 times a week, laundry, grocery shopping, cleaning, cooking, making sure she ate, taking her to doctor's appointments, making sure she got all her pills, you know, blah blah blah, the whole deal. And it started progressively getting worse. I won't get into details and everything, but you know, that's what happens. And unfortunately, my grandma didn't have a whole lot of money and a whole lot of resources, and so she fell, broke her hip toward the end there, and then all of a sudden I had to get her. When she was coming out of rehab, they're like, look, she can't go back home. You know, they're like, this is the second time she broke her hip in like 2 years. And so I said, okay, you know, unfortunately I just don't have the capability. So I had to scrounge up, look for somewhere for her to stay, and found somewhere in a good place. But it's a nightmare trying to get help from the government when you actually need it, from what I found. And so I was paying out of pocket, you know, at a place for her to be taken care of, and these things, about $3 grand a month. And my grandma was paying like another $1,000 out of her Social Security type of thing, which is all she had to her name. And I was paying the rest of it. So the positive thing out of this is my grandmother finally got approved through a Medicaid waiver here in the state of Nevada, so that she only has to pay, or that we only have to pay what, you know, she can afford through her Social Security, and Medicaid will take care of the rest. But it was a hard, you know, year and a half, and it strapped all of her money, what little savings she did have, and it put a burden on me and mine, and you know, paying all my bills on top of her, you know, $3,000 a month wasn't easy. But you know, we're looking up. So she finally, last 2 months now, the government has stepped in and started to help her, really. But ultimately it's a positive for me and my family, because it was starting to affect me financially, you know. So, but for those of you guys that just got here, if anybody's watching still, or watching now, I just ate a gasoline pepper. Nice little size gasoline. It's a cross between a chocolate Bhutlah and a Euforia. The pepper that I just ate was given to me by Joseph Emery. The chili, originally a gasoline cross, that pepper was created in Italy by Space Chili. It's pretty hot. Super floral though, so I'm not a big floral fan. A little bit of fruity notes, I guess, coming in at the end, but to me it's just real floral. Good solid throat burn though. Yeah, it's got my nose running pretty good. No comments, man. I haven't had comments in a good while. So I don't know. Maybe nobody's here with me. Well, I see Scott up there. What's up, Scott? I'm not sure who that is. Chase? Is that maybe Chase? I'm not sure. Like I was saying the other day, I was doing a video, I don't remember. And it's like I see people up here, tells me about people down here. They're never the same people. So who knows? I can feel it in my ears a little bit. It's a hot chili. No doubt about it. It was a wicked phenotype on that chili. Super cool. Super cool looking pepper. I'm just going to sit here and let the video go. A little afterburn. Because the burn is still up pretty high, to be honest with you. I think there's got to be a trick, or it's just like the luck of the draw, I suppose, on when you get comments or not. It's that, you know, that pepper's not really building anymore, but it's not really coming down either. It's just kind of staying at the highest point of the burn. I think the overall mouth burn and the throat burn is dissipating a little bit, but that head burn still kind of at the same height that it was. All right, well, I'm gonna jam out. I think that's pretty good. Again, Johnny 5, thank you, brother, for the opportunity. Crew, thank you for being you. That was it. That was a gasoline pepper. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.